Introducing Data Management, MDM4U. The Introducing Data Management, MDM4U, course focuses on strengthening students' understanding of mathematics within data management, providing them with practical skills applicable to various fields. Students will learn methods for effectively organizing and analyzing large amounts of data, honing their skills in data management and statistical analysis to make informed decisions and solve complex problems. The course curriculum integrates counting techniques, probability, and statistics, allowing students to develop a comprehensive toolkit for modeling, interpreting data, and drawing meaningful conclusions from statistical information. Through hands-on activities and projects, students will engage in a data management investigation that aligns with the expectations of the course, promoting perseverance and independent thinking as they navigate real-world data sets and scenarios. This course is particularly valuable for students considering university programs in business, social sciences, or humanities, as it equips them with essential skills in data analysis, critical thinking, and problem-solving that are highly relevant in these fields. The curriculum is designed to align with the Ontario Curriculum for Mathematics in grades 11 and 12, providing students with a solid foundation in data management principles and statistical analysis in preparation for further education and future career paths. By delving into data management concepts, students will enhance their ability to make data-informed decisions, conduct meaningful analyses, and communicate findings effectively to diverse audiences, fostering skills that are essential in today's data-driven world. The course encourages students to apply mathematical concepts to real-world problems and scenarios, enabling them to develop a deeper appreciation for the practical applications of data management in various fields and industries. By integrating counting techniques, probability, and statistics, students will build a strong mathematical toolkit that empowers them to approach complex data sets with confidence, precision, and analytical rigor. Overall, the Introducing Data Management, MDM4U, course is designed to equip students with the knowledge, skills, and competencies needed to excel in data analysis, critical thinking, and problem-solving, preparing them for academic success and future endeavors in business, social sciences, and the humanities. This course is comprised of 4 units and a final assessment as follows. Unit 1. Counting and Probability, 26 hours. The unit on counting and probability introduces students to fundamental probability vocabulary and notation, providing a foundation for understanding and analyzing probabilistic outcomes in various contexts. Students will explore the concepts of permutations and combinations, essential mathematical techniques for determining the number of different ways a set of elements can be arranged or selected, respectively. The curriculum equips students with the knowledge and skills to apply mathematical notation effectively, enabling them to articulate and express the number of permutations and combinations clearly and concisely. Through a series of hands-on activities and exercises, students will develop proficiency in solving counting problems by applying counting principles, enhancing their problem-solving abilities and analytical skills. By engaging with counting and probability challenges, students will learn how to approach and solve complex problems using systematic counting methods and logical reasoning, fostering critical thinking and mathematical reasoning. The unit emphasizes the practical application of counting principles in addressing probability challenges, enabling students to make informed decisions and predictions based on probabilistic reasoning and logical analysis. Students will explore real-world scenarios and practical problems that require the application of counting techniques and probability concepts, providing them with opportunities to develop practical problem-solving skills. As students progress through the unit, they will deepen their understanding of probability theory and its applications, building a strong mathematical foundation and enhancing their ability to navigate and interpret probabilistic scenarios. The unit on counting and probability aims to cultivate students' confidence and proficiency in solving counting problems and probability challenges, preparing them for more advanced mathematical concepts and applications in subsequent units and courses. By mastering counting principles and probability concepts, students will not only enhance their mathematical skills but also develop valuable critical thinking, problem-solving, and analytical skills that are essential for success in various academic and professional fields. Unit 2. Probability Distributions Introduction, 26 hours. In Unit 2, students will explore the concept of probability distributions specifically tailored for discrete random variables, providing a foundational understanding of how probabilities are distributed across different outcomes. Students will delve into the intricacies of binomial and hypergeometric distributions, two fundamental probability distributions that are essential for modeling discrete random variables and predicting outcomes in various scenarios. The curriculum aims to strengthen students' ability to establish connections and draw parallels between different types of probability distributions, enabling them to recognize common patterns and properties that underlie these mathematical models. By engaging with binomial and hypergeometric distributions, students will develop a deeper understanding of how probabilities are calculated and distributed in discrete random variables, enhancing their ability to analyze and interpret probabilistic outcomes. Students will learn to discern the nuances between a probability histogram and a frequency histogram, understanding that variability in data can lead to distinct graphical representations that capture the distribution of probabilities versus the distribution of frequencies. Through hands-on activities and problem-solving exercises, students will apply their knowledge of probability distributions to real-world scenarios, gaining practical experience in modeling and predicting outcomes based on different probability distributions. The unit encourages students to analyze and interpret data using probability distributions, fostering critical thinking, analytical reasoning, and mathematical modeling skills that are essential for making informed decisions and predictions. Students will explore the theoretical foundations of probability distributions and develop the skills needed to apply these concepts to solve mathematical problems and predict outcomes in probabilistic scenarios. By mastering the concepts of probability distributions for discrete random variables, students will enhance their proficiency in mathematical modeling, data analysis, and probability theory, preparing them for more advanced topics in statistics and data science. Unit 2 on Probability Distributions Introduction aims to equip students with a solid understanding of how probabilities are distributed for discrete random variables, empowering them to apply probability distributions effectively in various mathematical and real-world contexts, enhancing their problem-solving and decision-making skills. Unit 3. Introduction to Organization of Data Analysis, 26 hours. Unit 3. Introduction to Organization of Data Analysis provides students with a comprehensive overview of data organization and its significance in statistical studies, emphasizing the role of data in informing decision-making and drawing meaningful conclusions. Students will learn to describe the characteristics of a reliable sample and will explore various sampling techniques commonly used in statistical analysis, enabling them to select appropriate methods for collecting representative data and minimizing bias in their studies. Through the curriculum, students will be guided in the process of designing an effective survey, learning the essential steps involved in survey design, question formulation, and data collection to ensure the validity and reliability of the data collected. The unit will equip students with the knowledge and skills necessary to understand how data is structured, identify credible sources of data, and apply critical thinking in refining their topics of interest, fostering a systematic and analytical approach to data analysis. Students will gain insights into the importance of proper data collection and organization in statistical analysis, recognizing the impact of data quality on the accuracy and reliability of research findings and conclusions. By comparing and evaluating different sampling techniques, students will develop a heightened awareness of the potential biases and limitations that can arise in data collection, enabling them to make informed decisions and adjustments in their research methodologies. Through hands-on activities and practical exercises, students will engage in the process of collecting and organizing data, honing their skills in data management, data structuring, and data analysis in preparation for more advanced statistical analysis tasks. The unit prepares students for the culminating investigation by guiding them through the essential steps of data organization, survey design, and topic refinement, setting a solid foundation for conducting independent research and statistical analysis. By the end of Unit 3, students will have acquired the necessary tools and strategies to effectively collect, organize, and analyze data, positioning them for success in advanced statistical studies and research endeavors. Unit 3 serves as a critical component in developing students' capacity to organize data for analysis, fostering a strong understanding of the role of data in statistical studies, and equipping them with the skills needed to conduct thorough and meaningful data analysis in a structured and systematic manner. Unit 4. Statistical Analysis, 26 hours. Unit 4. Statistical analysis focuses on developing students' skills in exploring, analyzing, interpreting, and drawing conclusions from datasets, encompassing both one-variable and two-variable datasets to provide a comprehensive understanding of statistical analysis techniques. Students will engage in the process of investigating and evaluating the validity of statistical summaries, honing their ability to critically assess and interpret data and statistical findings to make informed decisions and draw meaningful conclusions. The module culminates in a comprehensive investigation where students are tasked with analyzing, interpreting, concluding, and crafting a report based on their research findings, providing them with practical experience in conducting independent data analysis and presenting their results effectively. Through the investigative process, students will develop valuable skills in data analysis, critical thinking, and report writing, allowing them to apply statistical techniques to real-world problems and communicate their findings clearly and concisely. Students will be encouraged to present a summary of their research findings and actively engage in critiquing presentations from their peers, fostering a collaborative and interactive learning environment where students can provide feedback, share insights, and enhance their understanding of statistical analysis concepts. By engaging in the analysis of one-variable and two-variable datasets, students will deepen their understanding of key statistical concepts, such as central tendency, variability, correlation, regression, and hypothesis testing, and apply these concepts to real-world data analysis scenarios. The unit aims to enhance students' proficiency in statistical analysis techniques, empowering them to explore complex datasets, identify patterns and relationships, and draw informed conclusions to support decision-making and problem-solving in various contexts. Students will develop a critical eye for evaluating the validity and reliability of statistical summaries, enabling them to identify potential sources of bias, error, or misinterpretation in data analysis and generate robust and accurate conclusions from their findings. Unit 4 provides students with a platform to showcase their analytical skills, research abilities, and presentation techniques, fostering their growth as data analysts, critical thinkers, and effective communicators in the field of statistical analysis. Through a combination of hands-on data analysis tasks, research projects, and peer critiques, students will build a strong foundation in statistical analysis, data interpretation, and report writing, preparing them for advanced studies in statistics, research, and data analysis disciplines. Rich Summative Task, 4 hours. The Rich Summative Task, RST, also known as the Culminating Investigation, is a comprehensive assessment designed to evaluate students' understanding and application of key concepts covered in the course. During the 4-hour time frame, students engage in an in-depth investigation or project that integrates multiple skills and knowledge acquired throughout the course, allowing them to demonstrate their ability to synthesize information and apply critical thinking. The culminating investigation typically involves a hands-on activity, research project, or problem-solving task that challenges students to analyze data, conclude, and present their findings in a coherent and structured format. Students may be required to collect and analyze data, interpret results using statistical techniques, and communicate their findings through a report, presentation, or other means of dissemination. The RST provides students with an opportunity to showcase their analytical skills, research abilities, and understanding of course content, culminating in a comprehensive demonstration of their mastery of the subject matter. Through the culminating investigation, students demonstrate their proficiency in data analysis, critical thinking, and communication skills, preparing them for further academic and professional endeavors in the field of study. By the end of the course, you will have achieved the following overall expectations. 1. Counting and probability. By the conclusion of the Counting and Probability course, students will have developed the skills to solve complex problems related to the probability of events within discrete sample spaces, enabling them to calculate the likelihood of specific outcomes. Students will have a thorough understanding of how to analyze and compute the probability of single events as well as the combined probability of multiple events occurring together, providing them with the foundation to make informed decisions based on statistical reasoning. Through the application of permutations and combinations, students will be equipped to solve probability problems that involve arranging or selecting elements in a specific order or without regard to order, allowing them to tackle a wide range of probability scenarios. The course will enable students to apply counting principles and combinatorial methods to determine the probability of events, providing them with tools to analyze and predict outcomes in a variety of probabilistic settings. Students will develop proficiency in utilizing permutation and combination techniques to calculate the probability of an event occurring, enhancing their problem-solving abilities and logical reasoning skills in probabilistic contexts. By mastering these concepts, students will gain the confidence to tackle challenging probability problems, refine their mathematical reasoning, and make informed decisions based on quantitative analysis of probabilities. Through hands-on practice and problem-solving exercises, students will enhance their ability to apply permutations and combinations to determine the likelihood of specific outcomes, preparing them to address real-world problems with statistical methods. The Counting and Probability course will empower students to interpret and analyze the likelihood of events occurring in discrete sample spaces, equipping them with the skills necessary to assess risks, make predictions, and draw meaningful conclusions based on statistical data. Students will develop a strong foundation in probability theory, permutations, and combinations, enabling them to approach diverse probability scenarios with confidence and precision. The course aims to foster students' critical thinking skills, mathematical proficiency, and ability to apply probability concepts to analyze and interpret data, setting the stage for further exploration of advanced probability theory and statistical analysis. 2. Probability distributions. By the conclusion of the Probability Distributions course, students will showcase a comprehensive understanding of discrete probability distributions, being able to represent them numerically, graphically, and algebraically, and use these representations to solve a variety of problems in different applications. Students will demonstrate proficiency in determining expected values for discrete probability distributions, enabling them to calculate the average outcome or long-term expectation of random events and make informed decisions based on statistical reasoning. Through the course, students will explore and analyze continuous probability distributions, establishing connections to discrete distributions and learning to determine standard deviations to measure the spread of data within a continuous distribution, enhancing their ability to quantify variability. Students will describe key features of the normal distribution, such as its symmetric bell-shaped curve and the properties of the mean and standard deviation, allowing them to comprehend the characteristics and applications of one of the most prominent continuous probability distributions. By delving into both discrete and continuous probability distributions, students will gain a deep understanding of how to model and analyze probabilistic scenarios, enabling them to apply these concepts to real-world applications and make predictions based on data patterns. The course will equip students with the skills to solve a diverse range of problems related to probability distributions, fostering their ability to apply statistical methods, interpret outcomes, and draw meaningful conclusions from data sets. Students will learn to interpret data through the lens of probability distributions, enabling them to make informed decisions, analyze trends, and evaluate the likelihood of different outcomes with precision and accuracy. Through hands-on practice and problem-solving activities, students will refine their ability to analyze and interpret numerical data, construct graphical representations, and use algebraic techniques to model and solve probability distribution problems. The Probability Distributions course aims to enhance students' critical thinking, analytical reasoning, and quantitative skills, preparing them to apply probability theory to a variety of practical scenarios and make informed decisions based on probabilistic analysis. By mastering the principles of discrete and continuous probability distributions, students will develop a strong foundation in statistical analysis, enabling them to approach complex problems and analyze data sets with confidence, precision, and mathematical rigor. 3. Organizations of data for analysis. Upon completion of the Organizations of Data for Analysis course, students will exhibit a comprehensive understanding of the fundamental role that data plays in statistical studies, recognizing the importance of data in informing decisions and drawing meaningful conclusions. Students will develop the ability to discern different types of data, such as categorical, numerical, discrete, and continuous data, understanding how these distinctions impact the analysis and interpretation of data sets. The course will equip students with the knowledge to describe the variability inherent in data, guiding them on how to analyze and interpret the spread, range, and distribution of data points to provide insights and make informed decisions. Students will be able to articulate the characteristics of a good sample, grasp various sampling techniques including random sampling, stratified sampling, and cluster sampling, and understand the principles of primary data collection, enabling them to gather valid and reliable data for analysis. Through practical exercises and real-world applications, students will learn to collect and organize data effectively to solve problems, developing skills in data management, organization, and presentation that are essential for accurate analysis and interpretation. As a result of the course, students will gain the proficiency to apply sampling techniques and data collection principles to acquire relevant and representative data sets, ensuring the reliability and accuracy of their analysis and research findings. Students will be able to interpret and analyze data to conclude, identify patterns, and make predictions, demonstrating the ability to use data-driven insights to inform decision-making and problem-solving processes. By learning how to collect, organize, and analyze data, students will cultivate skills that are vital in various fields such as business, research, and academia, enabling them to navigate and interpret data effectively in diverse contexts. The Organizations of Data for Analysis course aims to empower students with the foundational skills required to gather, manage, and analyze data, preparing them for future studies in statistics, research, and data analysis disciplines. Through a combination of theoretical knowledge and practical application, students will develop a strong understanding of data organization and analysis, enhancing their ability to make informed decisions, solve complex problems, and communicate findings based on data-driven insights. 4. Statistical analysis. By the conclusion of the statistical analysis course, students will demonstrate proficiency in analyzing and interpreting one-variable data, utilizing numerical and graphical summaries to extract key insights, identify trends, and draw meaningful conclusions from data sets. Students will develop the skills to analyze and interpret two-variable data, employing numerical, graphical, and algebraic summaries to uncover relationships, correlations, and patterns between two variables, enhancing their ability to make informed decisions based on statistical analysis. Through hands-on practice and problem-solving activities, students will refine their ability to draw valid conclusions from data analysis, developing critical thinking and analytical reasoning skills essential for data interpretation and decision-making. Students will showcase an understanding of the applications of data management in various industries, including the media and advertising sectors, and how data analysis techniques are utilized in different occupations to inform decision-making, target audiences, and optimize business strategies. By engaging with real-world data management scenarios, students will gain practical insight into the role of statistical analysis in informing business decisions, market research, and strategic planning in diverse professional environments. The course will equip students with the knowledge and skills to effectively present data using numerical, graphical, and algebraic summaries, enabling them to communicate statistical findings and insights clearly and objectively. Through the exploration of data management applications in the media and advertising industry, students will develop an awareness of how statistical analysis techniques are employed to analyze consumer behavior, assess market trends, and optimize advertising campaigns. By analyzing data from various sources and industries, students will learn to identify patterns, outliers, and relationships in datasets, enabling them to extract valuable information and draw accurate conclusions to support decision-making processes. The statistical analysis course emphasizes the practical application of statistical techniques in everyday scenarios, preparing students to apply data analysis skills to solve real-world problems, inform decision-making, and drive innovation in a data-driven world. Through a combination of theoretical knowledge, practical exercises, and real-world applications, students will develop a strong foundation in statistical analysis, data interpretation, and data-driven decision-making, enabling them to navigate and interpret data effectively in diverse professional settings. 5. Culminating Data Management Investigation. The culminating data management investigation serves as the pinnacle of the course, requiring students to design and execute a comprehensive investigation that integrates and applies the knowledge and skills acquired throughout the course. Students will be tasked with selecting a research question or problem related to data management, applying statistical techniques, data organization, and analytical methods to address the issue, and demonstrating a thorough understanding of the concepts covered in the course. Through the investigation, students will have the opportunity to demonstrate their proficiency in designing a research plan, collecting and analyzing data, and drawing meaningful conclusions, showcasing their ability to apply theoretical knowledge to practical, real-world scenarios. The culminating investigation provides a platform for students to showcase their critical thinking, problem-solving, and data analysis skills, allowing them to exercise autonomy and creativity in exploring complex data management challenges. Students will be required to communicate the findings of their investigation effectively, presenting their results in a clear, coherent manner and articulating the significance of their research outcomes, demonstrating their ability to convey complex information in a structured and organized format. As part of the culminating investigation process, students will engage in providing constructive critiques of their peers' investigations, fostering a collaborative learning environment where feedback and peer evaluation contribute to collective learning and growth. Through presenting their findings and participating in critiquing their peers' work, students will develop communication skills, analytical thinking, and the ability to assess and evaluate information critically, enhancing their capacity to engage in academic discourse and scholarly inquiry. The culminating investigation provides a platform for students to demonstrate their research skills, data analysis techniques, and problem-solving abilities, preparing them for future academic endeavors and professional challenges that require advanced data management expertise. Students will have the opportunity to refine their presentation skills, data interpretation techniques, and research methodologies through the culminating investigation, equipping them with the tools to communicate complex data insights and research outcomes effectively. By engaging in the culminating investigation, students will deepen their understanding of data management principles, statistical analysis techniques, and data-driven decision-making processes, fostering their growth as data analysts, critical thinkers, and effective communicators in the field of data management and analysis.